What's up, guys? Gamer Vlog Guy back here with another vlog. First of all, I wanted to talk about the trial, the upcoming trial with George Floyd. I want to give you an update on that. And also talk about how jury selection is going in the trial. Listen, um, obviously, if you don't know now, obviously, if you know or if you don't know, uh, two jurors actually left and were excused after they were sworn in to be on the jury. Two of them left based on what happened with the settlement for the George Floyd family. Um, they were asked to be excused because of the settlement, and basically that's what happened. Um, and that's basically the cause. They said is because they already got the family already got the settlement and all that. Okay. And now you're starting to have issues with trying to find more jurors for this particular trial. Okay. First, I would like to address the jurors that left. I'm going to be honest, I don't blame them. This, to me, is a new win situation. Um, if you're a juror, I know for myself, if I lived in Minnesota, which I don't, thank God, uh, I would not want nothing to do with this trial. Because either way you go, whether you vote guilty, whether you vote not guilty, whatever whatever you decide in your mind after you sit there for the 4 weeks or the 5 weeks of the trial and listen to all the evidence, listen to the defense, listen to the state. I mean, no matter what you go, where you go, no matter if you go for the not guilty or the guilt, to me, it's a no-win situation. You're gonna make the wrong decision no matter what. So, with me, I wouldn't want to, if I got jury duty for this particular trial and I was called in, I would be like, Your Honor, I'm not going to do this. I refuse. If you want, you can lock me up, but I'm not doing this. I just don't. I just don't. I don't want nothing to do with it. I showed up today, but I'm sorry, I don't want nothing to do with this. Good luck trying. Good luck trying to find your other. They're up to 9 jurors, now they're down to 7. So now you got to find. Good luck trying to find the other 7 jurors. I don't want to be a part of this. As far as the other thing with the settlement, I think to me that was a huge mistake. Releasing that the family settled, because now you shouldn't have released that. You shouldn't even have the press conference. To me that just you're the family. You're trying to get justice for George Floyd. To me, you just made it worse because now you're okay. You got your money, and now it's like to me, you know, with the actions you're doing with the settlement, and also this other stuff that's coming out about George Floyd, which I want to touch on. But with everything that's just happened within the last, like, say, week or two, if you want, you're out there saying, "Oh, you want justice for George Floyd." I'm sorry I'm really sorry to say this, but at this rate, you ain't gonna get justice. To me, I wouldn't be surprised if the jury right now comes back with a non-guilty verdict and he walks. And obviously, double jeopardy would attach to it automatically, which means he can never be tried for the same trial. He can never be tried for the same charges ever again. To me, with what they just did, the family, to me, they costed themselves. With the settlement, and then with the other evidence that's coming out with what happened a year prior in May of 2019, with that video coming to light, basically, uh, identical, same arrest, the exact same thing happened in the same state, uh, and George Floyd was in the exact same predicament he was in last year in May of 2020. He was in the same predicament in May of 2019, the exact same predicament. just 1 year later, same month, May, was it May 6th? He was in the same predicament he was in May 6th of 2019, like he was in May 21st, May 25th, 2020. To me, you lost me. Now it's like, me personally, how I felt about this trial and felt about everything. I'm starting to see different things based on what's coming out, and I was leaning one way. Now I'm actually leaning the other way. Just my personal opinions. Um, to me, this is a mess. This to me is a mess, and this is something that they're going to have to figure out. They meaning the family, because and you can't go back. You can't go back in time. You can't have that press conference taken down from all the social media off because it's been shared on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. You're not going to get that back. To me, you shouldn't even mentioned the settlement. You should have just been like, just went on, and you probably would have got justice, and you would have got your money. But to me, the family and their attorney, basically they got caught with their pants down, and now they're trying to scramble. Now it's going to be like, now they're going to try to scramble. They're already interviewing the jurors. They're already interviewing. Uh, if I'm the defense attorney for Derek Chauvin, the cop, I'm sitting there just like, licking my chops. Right now, this is, you're doing my job for me. You're basically defending George. You already, you're doing everything you can. With the state of Minnesota and everything, you guys are doing everything you can. You basically are doing yourselves getting him off or getting him a lighter sentence. I mean, right now he's looking at the most maybe a second degree manslaughter charge. Maybe that's 10 years. Maybe he does maybe 5 to 7 and he's out. I mean, or maybe he gets a third degree and maybe does maybe he gets a plea bargain, does third degree, and he only does maybe 2 to 3, or six, or at the most maybe 6 to 8. You're not gonna now. You're not gonna get that second degree murder charge. Now you're not gonna get that 25 to 40 years. Now you're not. You may as well just take that off the table. Now you're looking at possibly like the lesser charges, third degree murder charges, or second degree manslaughter. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. Or and again I'll say this, or you're looking at a non guilty verdict and he walks away scot free. So that's just my opinion on what's going on right now with this trial. I have other opinions too about it, but I'm not gonna divulge. I'm just gonna just say that this trial so far, if you're looking for a guilty verdict, and if you're looking for a guilty verdict in this trial, I'm sorry, but with what's going on now, with how the states, what the state's doing, and also with the media and everything else that's being printed and everything. I'm sorry, but like this trial, it's already, it's already in the handbasket, heading to hell. I mean, this whole trial is heading to hell in a handbasket. It's already going. It should be at hell's gates. Within the next like 2 seconds. I mean, it's up in flames, like they say. Like ACDC would say, a rock band will, up in, shut down in flames, and that's what this trial is, shut down in flames. There's nothing you can do right now. If you're the state trying to get a I mean, if you're the state right now, you're screwed. You are screwed right now because there's more holes in this, and there's more holes in your process, um there's more holes in your in you trying to there's more holes trying to get you to prosecute than in the Titanic. But thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and peace out.